Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as I'm pushing for 50,000 here. Your support would be greatly appreciated. There aren't many other airlines in our industry that have had quite a turbulent time, such as Air India. The last decade, and if not longer, has been nothing short of fascinating to see unfold, and not always for the right reasons. But now, in 2024, what's the situation at the airline? What's changed? What is going to change, and will it truly be enough? Air India's financial struggles will always be one of the most talked about features, and why all of what we've seen unfold has taken shape the way it has. There are reasons for this, and those problems I speak of have largely stemmed from a combination of factors, including, and normally most talked about, government control, the mismanagement that has come from this, and also an industry that has seen several new entries take market share away from the national airline and ultimately offer a far greater offer. One key area of focus that I want to stick to is the long-term involvement of the government, which was often perceived more so as an interference that hindered the airline's ability to make crucial decisions that, in some cases, could very well be perceived as make or break. Government ownership meant investments dried up, and there was a general lack of ability to access funds that would have been viewed as enough to bring the airline forward more positively, which meant that all the troubles could have in a way been avoided. These factors continued with the inability to offer a product that was deemed adequate as a national carrier, and year after year, the aircraft felt tired, the fleet naturally began to age, and when more innovative airlines came through, and also ones that were more determined into these core markets, promising not only more but also delivering on their promises, they became a greater focus, and Air India essentially faded into the sunset. Because of all of this, their public image was also damaged, and a once national carrier, while still holding that title, certainly lost a lot of relevance, appreciation, and all that comes with that. These factors combined created a worst-case scenario, often viewed as a vicious cycle that culminates to financial losses. Despite efforts to privatize the airline and inject funds through government bailouts, the challenges persisted and proved far more deep-rooted than initially thought. A comprehensive turnaround needed to occur, but this wouldn't happen overnight, and would take a considerable amount to come together, and it would involve one thing taking place: the removal of the government ownership of Air India. That is where Tata Group's acquisition of Air India truly marked what many hoped to believe be the turning point, with yes, significant cash injections, but also the promises of a fresh start. With a rich legacy in aviation and an already existing presence seen through other airlines, the Tata Group brought not only funds, but an understanding of what was required to turn around a company. However, since the beginning, they have been on an uphill battle to turn around this airline that has proven time and time again to have much more deep-rooted issues than just what is visible on the surface. The acquisition was really driven by a vision to rebuild the company. The group saw potential that was there, and believed that there was still hope for it. The transformative plan focuses on streamlining operations, enhancing customer experience, and restoring stability through many changes. The plan really includes the modernization as well of the fleet, with new fuel-efficient aircraft such as the newly delivered A350 joining the network. They want to also optimize their route offering to maximize profitability and implement as many cost-saving measures as possible. Additionally, the group knows that it needed to make a change with the employee base. Yes, there would be growth, but they needed to make sure that those actually working within the company were happy and felt supported in their role with the necessary training and qualifications to provide customers with that all-important good experience. This is something that was largely not felt with previous management. The vision also extends to Air India looking towards becoming once more a renowned airline for its service, reliability, and also excellence. By investing heavily in upgrading its fleet and enhancing cabin products, Tata aims to improve Air India's appeal notably to Western travelers, offering them a premium travel experience that rivals leading international airlines. Look no further than those within the Middle East and how they have transformed flying and really pushed national airlines to offer a service comparable. This is going to be a challenge, but because there is such a significant emphasis on it and so much money has been injected into it, the ambition is clear: to elevate the company to be a symbol of India, and one that can bring a level of pride alongside it. It is truly a restoration process. Tata Group's investment in Air India does extend beyond fleet and the cabin upgrades I speak of. While these will be always the most prominent focuses, there are other improvements, such as the brand's image, with a new redesign to liveries, core branding, employees' uniforms, and much more, with a view of positioning the airline in a more positive light, really giving it that fresh start that I touched on at the beginning of today's video. Other adjustments include the future establishment of new lounges at key airports worldwide, providing travelers who wish for a more premium experience, one that is not only positive but also comes with more added value. Basically, bang for your buck. Furthermore, Tata Group is overhauling Air India's loyalty program to offer more attractive rewards and benefits for your frequent flyers. They believe that by investing in the loyalty and everything involved with that, which has needed to be improved for some time, they'll bring customers back. But with the billions of dollars, in fact tens of billions, no wait, I should probably stretch it to hundreds of billions that are going to be invested, will this be worth it? Well, that's the $100 billion question. Analysing if this will be enough is very difficult when considering that so much can happen between now and when all of this is formally implemented. However, analysts who have closely watched the developments at Air India unfold over a multi-decade period have shared their opinion, which many others agree with. All these investments are going to really help the airline move forward, but they are by no means creating a pathway that is, say, going to guarantee a successful turnaround. You might ask why. Think about it. New aircraft, new cabins, new branding, and a fantastic new leadership team. That is all brilliant. But see, if Air India can't get the basics right, then all of these investments are rendered useless. That's right, the airline needs to ensure that from the moment you arrive at the airport to the moment you get off that aircraft, the experience with Air India is one to remember, and one that makes you want to go back, one that makes you want to write a good review. And ultimately, if you take a look at reviews nowadays, from travelers even on YouTube to people I've had the chance to speak with, that element still isn't present, and it's going to come with time. Hopefully. You can have, say, the most excellent business class product, maybe the newest employee uniforms, but if you just fail at the most basic things, they'll all be worthless. Air India, though, and this is a very important way to end the video, has all the devices to turn around its fortunes. It has a fantastic executive team that is highly regarded. It is backed by significant investments, and now a group that has ownership of it that wants truly the best for it. Everyone will be watching Air India closely, including myself, to see how they develop over the coming years. And now it's over to you. Do you believe they have enough to really turn around their fortunes and become a leader in the industry? Or are they simply a brand that is too far gone? You can let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Thanks a lot for your support here on GlobeTrotting. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in a couple of days for your latest industry analysis.
And we'll fly.